Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. It's great to see you. It is about 9:35 as I start filming this. I'm starting to feel a little tired. I think my meds are kicking in a little bit, and I have one more medication to take to make sure that I do stay asleep tonight. But after this, I'm just gonna clean up, get in some comfy clothes, and call it a night. So I thought I would give you guys a run over of what has been going on the past few days and how I'm feeling, as well as everything that I'm doing right now to try to live in a more organized chaos, if that makes any sense. Because life is never simple, and if you feel that way and you agree, and you are interested in hearing what I have to say, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and like the video if you like it. Leave comments down below if you have any suggestions on things you want me to try out, or if you just liked something, or if you didn't like something and you want to tell me, feel free. With that being said, want to get right into the video because I gotta take a shower. I got nice warm water waiting for me, and let's not waste any time. So, if you're unaware already, I do electrical work and spoke with my doctor yesterday about some medication alterations and changes. So, I increased some of my Keppra XR actually as one of the medications that I take, and I am starting to take clonazepam, I believe is what it's called, and that is another benzodiazepine. Basically, it makes you sleepy, and it is for other things like stress, anxiety, and even sometimes for seizures. I do have epilepsy, of course, so like the seizure thing, if it works, that's also a good bonus. But new medication, trying something different, trying to get on a routine. So going to bed at a decently early time and waking up on time for work, not rushing, not forcing myself to drag myself out of the bed, whether I got no sleep or whether I just got really poor quality sleep. Because as of recent, that has been a very common theme, and we're trying to change that. I think that no matter what health issues you have, or if you don't have any health issues at all, you probably want to have good sleep. So that's the thing we're working on, we're focusing on, because sleep is really that big determining factor compared to everything else. Sleep is all the way up here. And obviously, because it has a lot to do with the brain and how it's structured and how it functions. So, if I can kind of really dial in and get a great structure set, all of this other stuff will kind of fall off, hopefully, and we'll start to kind of get back on track to where we want to be, down in the center lane, and just keep on going. Nothing too crazy yet has happened. Besides, I would say today, woke up super early, went to bed last night at 10 p.m. and fell asleep basically like that immediately, but woke up at about 11:40, then again around 1:45, another time at 2:30, and then another time at I think 3:45, and then 4:30, 4:45 the final time. And then I was just stuck in bed, rolling around, struggling to sleep, and it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. So I will say the first stages of the sleep that I had, when I woke up afterwards, I felt rested. I felt very good. However, after being awake for, 4 hours straight, basically, I started getting hungry. I wasn't feeling tired. Started to feel like I was getting my energy back, and it was really putting a toll on my mind because I started to stress out when I just needed to do the opposite. Just take a deep breath in and just relax And so some of my medication is supposed to help with that and also just help me fall asleep in general. Um, the brain needs to be repaired, and it does a lot of its repair work and its compartmentalization of a lot of important processes while you are sleeping. So if you don't sleep, you are slowly treating your brain to a bad time, and the brain fixes itself, but not always in ways that you would want or would expect. So we're trying to do something that's a little bit more predictable, we know is in the realm of healthy and safe, instead of going out on a whim and trying something that could be a bit dangerous and unhealthy. So those are all positives, and I'm really, really glad to be able to share them with all of you because it lets me feel secure in being able to tell others about my journey, and also letting others know that it's okay to struggle. Not every journey is going to be smooth sailing. Sometimes it's going to be rough. Sometimes it's going to be really rough. And depending on who you are, your life might be tougher than others. The sad matter of fact is that some people just have it easier. They were born with certain advantages that you can't really just create out of thin air. So, really the big thing here is controlling the controllables, and then taking all of the stuff that I can't control and just throw it out the window. Forget about it and just focus on what I can control. Because if you focus on what you can control, you can be very effective in what you're doing because you have a set structure of everything that you can do to create a platform for self betterment. And I would say that for me personally, even if this is something I do as a hobby currently, this helps me de stress a lot and also just talk about my day. And I think that's really important for people to have. So, I want to tell you that if you have a vision of something that you want to do, I want to let you know that I personally believe in your ability to do that. So, if there are other people on the sidelines telling you, you can't do that, you're crazy, just put your blinders up, don't listen, and keep moving forward because at the end of the day, when you get to where you want to be, people are going to ask you, how did you do it? And the truth of the matter is you knew how you did it all along. You had a mission, you pursued that mission, and you completed it. And that's the most important part, is the follow through. So keep pushing and do not quit. I myself am obviously still going through some obstacles, but I refuse to quit on myself because I am here not only for myself, but I feel like I am here for all of you and for my family and for my support system. So I refuse to quit on myself. I refuse to quit on you. Hopefully, you refuse to quit on yourself, and maybe you can refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable. If that sounds good, I really look forward to talking to you all very soon, and I hope you all stay very happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time, have a great rest of your day.